Good morning. In the previous class, we have studied about the polynomials in one variable. And after that, we have studied about the number of terms. Today, we are going to start with coefficients. Coefficient of a polynomial. So, you have already studied about the coefficients. Do you remember? Each term has coefficients. So remember about the owners of house, owner of shops, and like that we can think about the coefficient also. Now just listen. So each term of a polynomial has a coefficient. Suppose x cube minus 3x square plus 6. So suppose I am asking about the coefficient of x square. Just look, here this is the x square and the coefficient is negative 3. Other than the x square, it is negative 3 is there. The term is that, now look, x cube is a term, then second term is negative 3x square and 6 is the third term. Now I am asking about the coefficient of x square, right? So just look to the x square term, it is negative 3x square and the owner of x square is negative 3, right? So the coefficient of x square is negative 3. Clear? One more example I will give you and you have to write the notes. Okay. So the coefficient we will write it as each term of a polynomial, each term of a polynomial has a coefficient. So just we will give the example now. Example, x cube minus 4x square plus 6x minus 9. This is a polynomial. From there, you have to find out the coefficient of x. How will you find out coefficient of x? Just find out the term which contains x. Which is the term contains x? 6x is there. Right? So, the term is 6x and the coefficient is, just avoid that x, balance will be the coefficient. Okay. So, it is 6 is there. Sometimes it will be 6ax is there in the polynomial they are telling, like not about the that is in the 9th standard I am telling, for the feature also I am telling, suppose there is 6ax is there. Then what will be the coefficient of x? It will be 6a. Clear? So here only one variable we are learning, so only one variable is needed. So only 6x is there. So the coefficient of x is 6. Clear? Suppose they are asking about, this is the first example. Now look, second example. Suppose they are asking about the next one. Coefficient of x cube. What is the coefficient of x cube in that polynomial? Here nothing, no number is there, means what? If there is no number, means you have to assume that there is 1. So the coefficient of x cube will be 1. Clear? What are the next coefficient of COE daughter means coefficient. Coefficient of x square. Now look, there is negative sign is there. You should not leave. Take that negative sign also. It is compulsory that when there is a negative sign or minus sign is there, means you have to take that with the number itself. So the coefficient of x square is negative 4. Clear? And what are this negative 9? That negative 9 is called as constant term, we can say. It is a term we are taking. Suppose the constant polynomial means, just take constant polynomial means, suppose only numbers are there. 18, this is a polynomial. It is called constant polynomial. Then next, negative 2, it is a constant polynomial. Then here it is 1, it is a constant polynomial. These are the examples for the constant polynomial. These are the terms we have: x cube, negative 4x square, then third term is 6x, and negative 9 is a constant term it is. So constant polynomials just alone they are giving means it is a polynomial and only numbers there, so it is called constant polynomial. So here that coefficient of x cube, x square, everything you have studied now. Now again I will give next one more example I will give for the coefficient of a polynomial. So these all things you have to write it as notes. So second example. Example 2. Suppose you are taking x cube minus 2x plus 18. X cube minus 2x plus. They ask you to find out the coefficient of x. What is the coefficient of x? What is the coefficient of x? How will you find out? Coefficient of x is, what is it? It is negative 2. Just find out x cube is there, x is here. So only x you have to avoid, balance is negative 2. Clear? Okay then. Then third question, suppose find the coefficient of x. Suppose here 4 is there or negative 4 is there. Coefficient of x cube. So what is the coefficient of x cube? It is negative 4. Clear? Suppose here it is x square is there minus 13. Just look. What are the coefficient of next one? It is a, b, c, d. Will give you a, b, c. Coefficient of x square. What is coefficient of x square? It is x square is 18. Clear? So x square is 18. What about negative 13? What about the term it has? Any variable is there? Yes, there is. It is negative 13 is the coefficient of x raised to 0. So last one, coefficient of x raised to 0. What is x raised to 0? It is 1. 13 into 1 is there. That 1 we shows that x raised to 0. So it is coefficient of x raised to 0 is negative 13. So I hope you understood about the coefficients. The next thing we are going to learn about classification of polynomials according to the number of terms. According to number of terms, we already studied that monomial, binomial, trinomial, etc. That again we are going to learn. So first thing we are going to learn about monomial. Now look, monomial. Monomial means what? Monomial is the polynomials which is having only one term. Polynomials which is having only one term. So that also we will write. Polynomials having only one term. Are called monomial. Now, do you think about the examples? Only one term should be there. That means after that term there should not be any plus or minus. So the example can be written as 5x square, right? then again, then x, then any other variable also we can write 3u, right? Then again, what is the next one then? Here we'll write 2b cube. Then again we can say here it is 4y, then t square, etc. Now look, only one term is there, is no plus or minus. Only here it is into is there, 5 into x square. Here, if there is no plus or minus, there is no need to worry about the number of terms. It only single term is there. So next one, monomial completed. Now next one, binomial. Bi means what? Bi means 2. So binomial. Binomial means polynomials having two terms are called binomial. So polynomials having two terms are called binomial. That means one term plus one term or one term minus one term. Okay, that means examples we can write 15x square minus 6x. Okay, then 3u minus 4. Here it is minus is there here. Next one it is 2p cube minus 17p. Okay, then again 5t cube plus, here it is plus, we'll write 5t cube plus 3t square minus 4t plus 6. Okay, here just is it correct? Here how many terms are there? We are telling about binomial. And here how many terms I wrote? Here 1, 2, 3, 4. That is wrong actually. So what you can write then? Only two terms need to write. So here two terms are there, 2p cube plus 17p. Here 3u minus 4. These two only are there. So actually just I wrote it is wrong. Do you recognize it? Okay, so it is two terms are there now. Again we can write, what we can write? P minus 5. So these are the examples for the binomial. The next one, three terms. It is called trinomial. Okay, trinomials means what? Polynomials having three terms. Three terms are called trinomials. Now example, only three terms should be there. Here it is x cube minus 3x plus 4. Okay, then next 1, 2, 3. Here next one then comma 5 p raised to 4 plus 3p cube minus 5. Again we can write 8p raised to 5 minus 4p raised to 3 and then minus 15. Only three terms are there. 1, 2, 3. Clear? So the next one again t raised to 4 minus 2t plus 5. Then anyway you can write, only 3 terms should be there. Okay, then u cube minus, here it is 8t cube, we will write 8t cube minus, or 8 raised to 6. Okay, then 3u raised to 4, then 5u. Okay, so these are the examples I wrote. So monomial, binomial, trinomial means, monomials means having only one term. Just write the polynomial. Suppose you are writing only alphabet also, it is a monomial. Suppose you are writing a number itself, okay, that's a monomial. Then here it is variable into constant, that also a monomial, because there is no plus and minus is there, it will be still a monomial. What about binomial? Binomial means they have 2 terms will be connecting with plus or minus. Here 2 terms are there and then with 1 variable only. So here u is there and here it is u raised to 0 will be there. P and P is there, T and T is there, P and here P raised to 0 will be there. And then here it is, now 2 terms are the 15x square and minus 6x. Here 3u and negative 4. Here 2p cube and 17p. Then 5t cube and 3t square. Then p and negative 5. Now trinomial means what? Trinomial means polynomials having 3 terms are called trinomial. Means here just look, 3 terms are there, 1, 2, 3. Here 1, 2, 3. Okay, here also 8p raised to 5, 1 term, second term negative 4p, third term negative 15. Then next one also t raised to 4, first term, negative 2t, second term, and then 5 is there in the third term. Then 8u raised to 6, first term, negative 3u raised to 4, second term, and negative 5 is third term. Hope you understood. So we will do one problem. Okay, just look to the question now. Exercise number 2.1, third question. Give one example each of binomial of degree 35 and of a monomial of degree 100. Degree means what, that you know? Exponent of a variable. That means the alphabet's exponent will be called as degree. Okay, so what you have to find out? Give one example each of binomial of degree 35. So binomial of degree 35 you have to find out. Example 4. Okay. Can you say what is a degree? Binomial means what? 2 terms should be there. And then of degree 35 means you can write it as 3x raised to 35 minus 6. Now look, variable is x and exponent of 35 is there. And it is a binomial, 2 terms are there. Can you say any other example? Many examples we can write. U raised to 35 plus 3u square. Then again t raised to 35 and then minus t raised to, or 3t raised to 32. Clear? Any example you can write. The thing is that degree in this 35 should be the highest. Okay. Then other numbers should be the, exponent should be the lowest. And here it is, suppose here instead of 3 you are writing as 15, okay, no problem. Or just write it as 3 raised to 3, no problem. 2 terms, binomial means 2 terms are there. Either connected with plus or minus should be there, and the exponent should be, the highest should be 35. Clear? Okay then. The next one, monomial of degree 100. Monomial of degree 100. You have to write the example. So monomial means where only one term will be there, and that variable raised to 100 you have to write. If you write x raised to 100, okay, no problem, that is an example. Right? Now it is 18p raised to 100. Okay. This only one term is there. No plus or minus will be there. Okay. Then 45 u raised to 100. Okay. Then suppose here it is t raised to 100. No problem. So these are the examples for monomial of degree 100. Then next we will learn about the degree of a polynomial. Degree of a polynomial can be found out by the highest exponent of the variable. Means what? You are given polynomial there. You have to find out which term consists of highest polynomial. That will be the, or that number means highest power will be the degree of the polynomial. Okay, just we'll write the definition now. The highest power of the variable in a polynomial as the degree of the polynomial is called as degree of the polynomial. For example, we will write it as example. Suppose 5y raised to 6 minus 4y square minus 6 is there. Just look, which is the highest power? Means here y raised to 6 is there, here y square is there, here y raised to 0 is there. Which got the highest power? Here 6 got the highest power. Here 2 only, here 0 is there. So what we can say then? The degree of the polynomial is 6. So we can say that the highest power is 6 is there than 2 and 0. So we can say that the degree of the polynomial is 6. Clear? Here highest. Don't think that it will always come in the front. No. Suppose sometimes it will be in the middle or at the end. Just find out which variable got the highest power. That will be the degree of the polynomial. So this is the first example. Second example, 6 u cube minus 4 u raised to 5 plus 2u. So what is the degree of the polynomial, or which exponent got highest? So it is 5 is there, right? So look to the question now. Can you say the degree of the polynomial? It is 3 or 5 or 1. Just find out the variable is u is the highest here. The degree is 3 or the power is 3. And then u is there, here also 5 is there. And here u is there and the 1 is there. So what we can do then? So the degree of the polynomial is what is that? Highest is 3, 5 or 1. It is 5. So the degree will be 5. Clear? One more window. 18 5 raised to 8 plus Suppose this is the polynomial. If you want to write P of y also, polynomial of y is equal to, no problem. Okay, P of u or R of u, P of u is equal to, then here it is R of y, also you can write. Okay, here suppose there is no space, okay, no problem. So here it is 18y raised to 8 minus 3y raised to 6 plus 5y raised to 18 minus 3y squared. What you can see there? Here 8, 6, 18, 2. So the degree is, it is 18. So you have to write now the degree of the polynomial P of y or polynomial, it will be enough, is 18. Clear? Okay now. So this is the degree. Degree means highest power or highest exponent. Okay. Now classification of the polynomial according to degree also is there. So we will start. Now with the degrees we can classify. First one, linear polynomial is there, quadratic polynomial is there, cubic polynomial is there. What are linear polynomial? That is the first one. Linear polynomial. Linear polynomial is the polynomial which is having the degree as 1. So write the definition now. Degree 1 is called linear polynomial. Degree, only degree 1 will be there. So write now. Highest degree should be 1. Example. 2x minus 1. Just look. Here degree is 1. Here x raised to 0 is 0. So highest degree is 1. Then next root 2y plus 1. Is it a polynomial? Yes, because this root contains only 2 will be there. If there is a variable comes means it won't be a polynomial. This root only having 2 only, the y is alone. There is no root for this y. Therefore, this is a polynomial and the degree is 1. Then again one more example I will give you. 2 minus u. 2 minus u means you got this variable, u is the variable got only 1 degree. Degree is 1. So the highest degree is 1 and this type of polynomial is called linear polynomial. And there is a form for linear polynomial that also needed and you have to learn also. So any linear polynomial in x will be of the form ax plus b, where a and b are constants. And a not equal to 0. Just look to the example now. Here it is a in the form of ax plus b. Ax plus b. That means here it is plus into negative 1. Actually this is the case. Right? It is ax plus b. Right? Here a is 2. B is negative 1. Clear? So this is the way you have to think. And then a should not be equal to 0 because the variable is with this a. So it should not be equal to 0. So these are the examples for linear polynomial. Next one, quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial I told you The degree is 2. So we have to write the definition and examples also. A polynomial of degree 2 is called a quadratic polynomial. And the examples also you have to remember. Example 5 minus y square. Just look, here 5 is the, here minus y square is the variable is y and the exponent is 2. And the highest degree here y raised to 0 is there. And 2 is the highest or degree of this polynomial is the highest of this double, it is 2. So it is called a quadratic polynomial. And then 5x square plus 3x plus 5. Here also just look, here 2 is the variable x dot, here 2, here 1 and here x raised to 0. So the degree is 2. So that is why it is a quadratic polynomial. The next one, x square plus 2 by 5x. Here also x square is there and here x raised to 1 is there. So highest is 2. It is a quadratic polynomial. And one form is there, that also you should know about it. And any quadratic polynomial in x will be of the form ax square plus bx plus c. Now look, here it is ax square, 5x square plus 3x plus c, 5. Okay, here just look, here minus y square, that means minus 1y square. And then bx is there, x coefficient is not there. Degree is 1 is there, here no variable with 1 is there, no, here x raised to 0, y raised to 0 is there. That's why it is c. Okay, number constant is a number. So here it is ax square plus bx plus c, where a not equal to 0 and a, b, c are constants. Constant means it is numbers. These are numbers a, b, c. Clear? Now third one is cubic polynomial. Cubic polynomial means what? A polynomial is having degree 3. Cubic means 3. So that also we write. Any a polynomial of degree 3 is called a cubic polynomial. And examples. Write your own examples, it will be enough. Now look, 2x square minus x plus 5x cube. The highest degree is 2 is there, and then 1 is there, and here 3 is there. So the degree is 3. Highest exponent is 3, and that is why degree is called as 3. So next example, then 2. Here I will write it A, B, C. Okay, any examples we can write. Then 6 minus x cube we can write. Then C, only 2 terms are there. What highest degree is 3. Highest exponent is 3. And then we can write it as 5x raised to 2 plus 6x cube minus 5. Okay, these are all examples we can write, and the degree is 3, and the form is the form of general form of a cubic polynomial is starting with what? Ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus b. Okay, now ax cube, here look, ax cube plus bx square plus cx, cx is not there, it is 0 there, plus d is negative 5. So x cube plus bx cube square plus cx plus d, where a not equal to 0 and a, b, c, d are constants. Means a, b, c, d should be numbers. Clear? So these are things you have to remember. First one, according to the degree we are classifying. Degree means highest exponent or highest power of a polynomial. Clear? So highest power you have to find out. So if it is highest power is 1 means it is linear polynomial, and the highest power is, or highest power means it is degree. The degree is 2 means it will be a, what is it called? Quadratic polynomial. Then the third one, it is degree is 3 means highest exponent or highest power, that is called a degree, and degree is 3 is called means it is cubic polynomial. These are things you have to remember. Now I will give 3 types of polynomials now. You have to find out, differentiate it, and they will do the homework then. These are the questions. Classify the following as linear, quadratic and cubic polynomial. From here you have to differentiate these 3 polynomials. So what I am going to do is, I am just to write it as first one, linear polynomial. Okay, here we will write like this, or otherwise we can write it as horizontal also, no problem. Here it is quadratic polynomial. The next one, cubic polynomial. We will start now. Which are the linear polynomial first? First think about linear polynomial. Linear polynomial means what? The highest exponent should be only 1. That means degree should be only 1. Now look, here highest exponent is, it is 2. Here 2 is the highest. So that we can write here 5x minus 3x square plus 7. Right? Find out each one's degree. Now next one, y cube is there, y1, y raised to 1 is there, y raised to 0 is there. So it is that. It is cubic polynomial. So it will be 6y cube minus 3y plus root 5. Next one, this look, 4y minus 3. Here y raised to 1 is there. Right? And here it is y raised to 0 is there. Which degree got? It is 1. That is linear polynomial, 4y minus 3. The next one, p square means what? It is the degree, here it is the number is 1 is there. That you have to remember always, there is no number means there will be 1. So it is 1p square means it is quadratic. It is quadratic. Next one, 18x cube, degree is 3, so it is cubic polynomial. Then next one, 4x, here x raised to 1 is there, that means it is linear polynomial. These are things you have to remember: linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial, cubic polynomial. I hope you understood everything, and I will give the homework. Homework is exercise number 2.1 full. Now look, which all things we did in the class, no need to rewrite it again. Clear? So balance only need to do it as homework. It is the maths homework. Hope you understood everything. Thank you very much.